Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the Gut Health Happy Hour. I am Marissa Hughes. I am your host of the Gut Health Happy Hour. We do this every Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. So, welcome to everyone that is new here in the group. We do this weekly. We have a different topic each week that is all about gut issues, helping you feel your absolute best and helping you to live a life that you enjoy and you can thrive and you can eat and you can do all the things that you want to do because your gut feels good and your body feels good. So say hello as you're coming on, everybody. Say hi as you're coming on and let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. You know the drill. And let's just make sure that we're good to go before we dive in. There we go. Hi, Dana. I knew you'd be here to have my back. Hello. Okay, so there's this automatic comment that keeps coming up with my link to book. It's not the right link, so don't click it. If you want to book a call, let me know. But that link that keeps popping up, I don't know why it's like an automatic thing. It's not right, so don't click it. So hello, everybody. Welcome. I hope you are enjoying your summer. I hope you're staying hydrated. We're going to talk about that today, hydration. The question that I asked you at the beginning of the week, if you remember, was, do you get cravings, like sugar cravings, salt cravings? Okay, on top of that, so tell me salt or sugar in the comments. Hi, Tina. Tell me salt or sugar in the comments if you get salt or sugar cravings, or if you get both. Tell me both. So I'm curious to see if we get more sugar, more salt, or if it's really both. So I'm curious about that. Also, let me know in the comments if you have hormone imbalances. Like, did you ever get really bad cramps when you're having your period? If you are menopausal, do you have hot flashes and all the symptoms that come along with menopause? If you're in perimenopause, are you going through symptoms there? Do you ever have hair loss? Do you ever have like dull skin or any kind of other skin issues? Do you have gut issues? If you say yes to any of these things, give me a yes in the comments. There's one thing that we can do to give you energy, to help your gut heal, to give you beautiful hair and skin, to help you sleep through the night, to balance your hormones, to give you all day energy. Did I already say that part? Well, there's one thing that we can do to help you get all of these things, and we're going to talk about that today. Okay, dry skin, gut issues, yep. So both cravings, but salt more for you, Dana. Tina gets both. Okay, yeah. So cravings are super common, right? And does anybody know why we get specific cravings? Like, cravings are different than hunger, right? So what is the difference between cravings and hunger? They both relate back to the same thing, but there's a reason why we get cravings. And it's so common for people to have cravings. And we can solve this with basically one issue. Tina says low magnesium. It very well could be. Absolutely. So chocolate cravings can be related to low magnesium because cravings and hunger all relate back to your body. Your body is always giving you signals because it's always trying to take care of you. It's always trying to help you do the best thing. And so when your body's giving you a hunger signal, it means we don't have all of our vitamins and nutrients that we need for the day. So I'm going to tell you that I'm hungry so that you put food in the body with the vitamins and minerals in it. And then that should shut off my hunger signals. If you feel like you're always hungry, you're simply not getting enough vitamins and minerals. If you feel like you have specific cravings, then that means there are specific minerals that your body is missing, and it might be missing all of them. So magnesium, if you have chocolate cravings, in real chocolate, not like Hershey's, right? But in real chocolate, cocoa, dark chocolate, it's high in magnesium. And so your body is so smart, it tells you to crave chocolate so that it gets magnesium. Now, unfortunately, we usually eat the wrong kind of chocolate, and we're not really helping our body out. We're giving it sugar and preservatives and all of these other things that our body does not want. But your body's really smart, and that's why it's telling you to eat sugar. If you get salt cravings, salt, real salt, sea salt, or, salt that comes from actual salt mines that's not processed, has trace minerals in it. So if you get salty cravings, that's your body going, we need minerals badly. So it's trying to get you to eat salt. Well, unfortunately, most of the salty snacks or salty foods that we eat today are not the right kind of salt, and there's no minerals in it. Maybe a little bit, but what we really want is the unprocessed salt that has the minerals in it. But salt is not the main best way to get your minerals, but that's your body screaming out to you saying, we need minerals, right? So we've always heard our moms say, take your vitamins, right? Everyone says, take your vitamins. But what I think is really lacking now is minerals. And almost every single person in America is mineral deficient. What happens when you're mineral deficient? You are tired. Your hair falls out. You have hormone imbalances. You have adrenal fatigue. You have thyroid issues. You have gut issues. You have leaky gut. You have that dull skin, right? Does all of this sound familiar? Like these are the complaints that everybody has. So what if everybody is mineral deficient and we could solve the problem by getting more minerals, right? But here's the problem with everybody being mineral deficient is that there's 5 top reasons why people are mineral deficient. Number 1 is that our food is not mineral rich. So we are only as healthy as the soil our food is grown in, the soil that grows our food that we eat and that it feeds the animals that we eat. And so every time a plant grows out of the soil, it takes minerals. That's what plants are made of, right? That's how the plants get the minerals to give to us. So they're taking the minerals out of the soil. If you never remineralize the soil, then that soil is going to get depleted and it's not going to be healthy for you anymore. Well, our soil used to be a lot healthier. In our grandparents' day, the soil was healthy. It had the minerals. The soil we're eating from now is depleted, especially when you see farms that only grow one crop. There's no ruminant animals. They spray chemical pesticides all over them that actually bind to minerals and remove them. And the sad fact is that we are not able to get all of our minerals from just our food. Even if you go to a regenerative farm or grow your own food or whatever it is it might be, the fact is that in today's day and age, we cannot get all of our minerals simply from our food. So I really want you to think about that, wrap your brain around it, because your body at the very, very, very basic level has to have minerals to function. So if our food is not providing us our basic ability to function, this is an epidemic. So this is something I really want you guys to perk your ears up and listen to, because if we are not getting our minerals, we simply cannot function at the basic cellular level. So if your cells don't have enough minerals, nothing in the body can work properly, right? And so our body has these receptors for all these different minerals. And unfortunately, a lot of times people will just go, oh, I need magnesium, and they'll just take magnesium. Well, unfortunately, if there's too much magnesium in the body, your body needs to balance magnesium with calcium. So it'll start to remove calcium to balance the magnesium. Now you're calcium deficient because you've taken too much magnesium. And so what we need to do is make sure we're getting all of the minerals in nature's perfect balance. Nature makes things in perfect balance for us. And that used to be what was in our soil. But now our soil is depleted, so our food is depleted. Also, we've got glyphosate. Now, if you've been with me for a while, I talk a lot about glyphosate in this group because I think it is the biggest epidemic of our generation. It is the main ingredient in Roundup. It's sprayed on all of our crops. And you can eat organic and you will avoid some glyphosate. But unfortunately today, the farm over here uses glyphosate. The farm right next to it doesn't. That glyphosate is still going to get into that organic farm. And when the glyphosate goes into our body, it does a couple of things. It binds onto our minerals. It's called a chelator. It chelates the minerals. It binds onto them and removes them out of the body. So now, even if the food we were eating had minerals in it, the glyphosate is going to bind to it and not let us have it. And then it also kills our good gut bacteria. And so our gut bacteria is our first line of defense for everything in our body. So now we're losing our minerals and we're losing our gut bacteria. So glyphosate really is causing people to be severely ill. Maybe not directly, like the government says it's safe for human consumption, which it's known as a probable carcinogen linked to lymphoma. So I don't know how the government can say that that's safe. Monsanto, who owns, well, it's actually bought now by Bayer, but they have had to pay out billions of dollars to people because of these cancer cases that are going on against them. So even if it's not directly killing you, it is indirectly killing you by taking your minerals and killing your gut bacteria. Killing your gut bacteria weakens your gut lining. Weakening your gut lining causes a weakened immune system. It can lead to autoimmune issues, thyroid issues, all these issues, right? And so avoiding glyphosate is our next big thing that we can focus on. But the fact of the matter is we can't really avoid it because it's in and on almost everything. Almost every single American, in fact, I think the latest test was that every single American tested positive for glyphosate in their urine. So we'll talk about a solution for that. So that's number 2. Number 3 is our tap water. We used to get minerals in our tap water because our tap water used to be safe to drink and it came from nature. But now our tap water is so dangerous to drink that people are getting filtered water and bottled water, and those things don't have minerals in them. So while we used to be drinking minerals all day long, we're no longer getting those minerals from our tap water, which is really a dangerous thing because when you drink water that doesn't have minerals in it, and if you don't have enough minerals in your cells, so you're only hydrated if the water gets into your cells. So you could drink a gallon of water a day, but if it doesn't have minerals and your cells don't have minerals, it's the water is not going to get into the cells of your body and you will still be dehydrated. And on top of that, the water will start to latch on to the minerals there and take them out. So it's a dangerous thing to be drinking water that doesn't have minerals in it while our body doesn't have enough minerals. So that's number 3. Number 4 is basically just a lack of produce in the standard American diet. Not only are we not eating enough produce, fruits and vegetables, but we would have to eat 5 to 10 times more fruits and vegetables today as our grandparents did back in the day to get the same amount of nutrients because our fruits and vegetables don't have the minerals that they used to. So not only are we eating way too few, but we're eating, it's compounded by the fact that they're really deficient. And then the last thing is absorption issues. So the 5th reason why we do not get enough minerals is because even if we're eating a perfectly healthy diet, if we have gut issues, if we have leaky gut, if we have gut dysbiosis, which is an imbalance in gut bacteria, we simply cannot absorb the minerals into our body to utilize them. So a lot of people come to me and say, I eat so healthy. Tell me if this sounds like you. I eat healthy, I walk, I exercise, I drink my water, I don't do all the bad things I'm not supposed to do, and I still don't feel good. Like, give me a yes in the comments if that makes sense to you, because I hear this from you in this group almost every day. And the fact of the matter is that it's just more difficult to be healthy these days because of all of these issues that I mentioned. So if you have absorption issues in your gut, if your gut lining isn't really strong, then you're not able to absorb the minerals from your food. So those are the 5 reasons why we're not getting enough minerals. Now let's talk about how we can make sure that we do get enough minerals, because we want a solution, right? So you can find the best food out there, and I hope that you do. Eat organically to try and avoid the pesticides, eat locally, try and shop at farmers markets, try and get the best quality local produce that you can and eat a lot of it. right? And then also try and get your animals from a properly raised source as well, because you want the animals. You've heard the term, you are what you eat. You also are what you ate. So if you are eating animals from a conventional farm and they're just eating shitty food that has no minerals in it and is covered in glyphosate, that is going directly into you through that animal. So finding animals that are properly raised, and if you want the link to where I purchase all of my meat from for my household, just put meat in the comments and I'll send you a link with a discount code. This is a company that I have researched. It's woman owned. She's very passionate about her animals, but just making sure you get the highest quality food possible is number one, of course. First of all, trying to avoid fast food and ultra processed food and eat as many fresh foods as you can is always going to be the best way to keep your body healthy, right? But we have to go above and beyond that because we already know that we cannot get all of our minerals from our food. So finding a way to get minerals into your body is really important. So as you all know, I do this shake every single day of my life, 365 days a year. This is a company called Purium. And this is a company that I work with, and they grow their food all in mineral-rich soil away from other farms. It's tested for glyphosate, so we know it's glyphosate-free. And they use volcanic ash as topsoil, which is the highest mineral content you can find. It is the best soil that you can find in America. And that's where they grow all of their food, and they dehydrate it properly and put it into these shakes. And all you have to do is mix these with water in the morning, and you have 6 superfood salads worth of nutrients, antioxidants, glyphosate free, full of minerals in your body every single morning. So I do this every single day. If you want the link, put shake in the comments. Okay, same company. This is a product called Ionic Elements. And this is a naturally occurring blend of minerals. Remember how I was saying before that if you take them individually, then your body can really get out of balance. Well, this occurs in nature, and I think it has 74 different minerals in it, including a heavy dose of magnesium and then a lot of trace minerals. So taking a couple droppers of this a day should give you, we all are different, we all have different needs, should give you the minerals that you need. I think it says, and I have my glasses on, I think it says there's 80 servings in here. So this could literally be about a 3-month supply of your minerals. All those things we talked about, the hair falling out, the dull skin, the sleeplessness, the hormones. What if you could solve all of that with this little bottle, right? And just a few good, simple changes to your diet. So this is the same company. So if you put shake in the comments, I will give you the link to this company. I have a $50 off gift card for you today. So you can try these products. And I experience, because I use these with all of my clients, sometimes people will text me the first day they start and tell me they already feel a difference, because it might be the first time they're actually absorbing nutrients into their body. Pretty amazing. I use these products every single day in my life, have for years, and I will never stop. And then this is same company. This product is called Biomedic. It's the only product on the market proven in preclinical trials to remove glyphosate out of your body. So not only does their food not have glyphosate in it, but this product will remove glyphosate out of your body. It was proven in preclinical trials to remove 74% of glyphosate out of your body in just 6 weeks of use. And that wasn't changing anything else. That was just adding this supplement in. So no diet changes or anything else. Very amazing. I have never seen another study that showed that to happen. So very simple thing. You can take 1 capsule of this a day. It also is proven, I've seen the pictures, to rebuild your gut lining. So, we've talked about leaky gut a lot in this group, and leaky gut affects probably 85% of Americans. When your gut starts to break down, the lining of your gut, you have these little fingers in your gut. They're called villi. And these are what help you absorb your vitamins and minerals. They have little receptors. They have a receptor for magnesium and a receptor for zinc and all these little receptors. When you start to damage your gut, you can literally see these villi start to fall off and get disconnected. And that means you're not going to be absorbing your nutrients. I've seen pictures after taking Biomedic, these villi reconnect and are now flourishing again. And you can tell the difference. So it can literally rebuild your leaky gut, detox glyphosate out of your body. Again, I will never stop taking this product because, like I said before, we simply cannot avoid glyphosate. Even if you say, I eat all organic, it's everywhere. It's in the soil. It's in the air. It's in our rain. They test umbilical cords of babies, and glyphosate is in the umbilical cords. So this is a product that I think every American would benefit from, including children. There is a shake that we have that has the Biomedic in it. It's a chocolate shake, and it has fruits, vegetables, fiber, protein. It has digestive enzymes. It has pre and probiotics. It's an amazing shake. I actually have a few of them a week. And it has the Biomedic in it. So that is a product that I think every child in America could benefit from having. So to recap, we cannot get all of our minerals from our food. If we don't have all of our minerals, our body simply cannot function properly. So we have to add something into our diet. And if you're adding individual minerals, you can actually make yourself worse rather than better. So finding something that comes from nature, from a company that you trust. Now, for me, I just find it really simple to find a company I trust. And that way I don't have to research every single product. I have so many clients, this is part of my service I do with my clients. Send me a product you want to order and I will research it for you. And I get all these different products from random brands. And I'm like, this brand doesn't seem trustworthy. This brand, they don't show their testing. This brand. So instead of going to all these random different brands and trying to find all these random products, I personally like to take the easy route, find one brand for my supplements. All of their supplements are real food. So when you buy their vitamin C supplement, it's made from 4 different foods that have vitamin C in them. It's not created in a lab. Who knows if your body even absorbs things that are created in a lab, right? Same with my skincare. I find a company. Same with my cleaning products. I find a company. It makes everything so simple. My meat, I get all my meat from one company, right? This way you can vet something, you can research it, you can make sure that they are doing what they say they're doing because most companies are not. And then it just makes your life so much easier and you can breathe a sigh of relief because you're getting everything for your body that is the best thing that you can put in your body, right? So let me know if you have questions about this. Ginger, the kids shake has the Biomedic in it. It's called Epigenius Family. It used to be called Epigenius Kids, but grown-ups liked it so much they call it Epigenius Family. So that one does have the Biomedic in it. Yeah. Tina, the name of the liquid minerals, it's called Ionic Elements, and it's 74 minerals. It's magnesium heavy. So I take this at night. We have a tart cherry juice that we have as a nighttime drink, and I put the elements in there to help me sleep. I mean, honestly, there's nothing in your body that minerals won't help you with because the energy production of each and every cell of your body requires minerals. So I don't care what symptom you come to me with, I will tell you that minerals will help that symptom. Any other questions? Yeah, so any kind of cramping, you guys might be familiar with being, mineral deficient or electrolyte deficient if there's cramping, right? What do people say? When you get like that leg cramp, you need potassium and magnesium, right? Same idea, like period cramps. Period cramps are most likely from a lack of electrolytes, a lack of minerals, right? What if all those years I had cramps? Oh, I had terrible cramps when I was young. I have not had a cramp since I started these products a few years ago. Not one. I breeze through my period. It's clockwork, 28 days. I have no cramps. I have no bloating. I have no nothing. Right? The tissues of your body, we literally grow the tissues of our body from what we put into it. So we have to be putting all of the best things into it so that when we regrow tissue and cells, which we do every day, we're building our body out of the best possible ingredients that we can. Can you overload on magnesium? Good question, Tina. So you can't. You only have so many receptors for these minerals. But what can happen is your body will try and flush the extra out if you take way too much, and then it'll cause loose stools. So that's why people a lot of times use magnesium when they're constipated, because of that effect. So it's not dangerous if you do get loose stools, then you can run into some other problems. So your body will tell you when you've had too much. Same thing with vitamin C. Your body will tell you when you've had too much because it'll just flush it out. Ginger, tart cherry juice help with gout flares. Absolutely. Tart cherry juice is one of the best things you can do for gout. It's one of the best things you can do for sleep. It's one of the highest antioxidant containing foods and melatonin containing foods. And so the one that we have is an organic concentrated tart cherry juice. You guys really want to look out for things that are organic. I'm going to stress that and stress that and stress that because it might be a little more expensive, but you're not putting harmful chemicals into your body, or you're putting less, let's say. So finding something that is certified organic, you want to look for that little label, the certified organic label, on as many products as you can humanly find to try and avoid the chelating, right? The binding glyphosate that is going to remove the minerals out of your body. Any other questions? So I want to reiterate the hydration factor. When we are so hot and when we are sweating and when we're outside all day, just drinking more and more water is not going to hydrate you. There has to be minerals involved. So you've probably heard the term electrolytes because our body is electric, and these electrolytes are literally what uses the water to pull it into the cells and be able to do all the things that the cells do. If there's no electrolytes in the cell, the water doesn't go in. And so we've got to get our minerals in. So I put this in my morning drink, my afternoon drink, and my evening drink, just to make sure that I've got my electrolytes. Black cherry juice is not the same as tart cherry. Tart cherry is very specific because it's very low in sugar and high in antioxidants. And I'm sure black cherry has just as many antioxidants. It's probably much, much higher in sugar. Could low minerals cause reflux? Absolutely. 100%. You need minerals to create your stomach acid. 100%. There are different kinds of magnesium. Yes. So magnesium itself needs to be combined with something else for our bodies to use it properly. So when you hear magnesium citrate, magnesium glycinate, magnesium threonate, these are combinations of two things put together, and you can use them for different things. Magnesium citrate is usually for constipation. Threonate is usually for brain issues, headaches, things like that. Glycinate is usually good for sleep, doesn't really affect the bowels. So you can look up, it's really easy to just Google different forms of magnesium and what they're used for. Yeah, so Body Armor Light Ginger, look at the ingredients. Just everybody, I urge you, every product you have, turn it around and look at the ingredients. So I've got 2 more minutes before my client gets here. Let's just see. Body Armor Light. Let's see what the ingredients are. So the thing about this, right? It comes from nature. It's all natural. There is nothing bad in it. So let's see. This has got it's not telling me the ingredients. I'm always a little leery when the ingredients, they don't list them right away. So it's got erythritol, which is a fake sugar, citric acid, which is usually derived from black mold, gum arabic, which is just like a thickener, stevia extract, which the organic whole stevia leaf is okay. Stevia extract usually is a gut disruptor. Another gum, natural flavors, which just means chemicals. Another gum, guar gum, and then a bunch of synthetic vitamins. So yes, does it have the electrolytes in it? It does. But if you think about all of those other things you're putting in your body, it's going to be really, maybe at the end of the day, a wash. And then so you're just wasted your money. And now your body has to process all of these fake things that you're putting in there. Or you could do something that comes from nature, right? So we've all been drinking Gatorade and all these sports drinks for our whole lives. They are truly, truly terrible for you. And we should not be giving them to our children by any stretch of the imagination. So I appreciate that you are thinking about electrolytes. That's amazing. But I just encourage everybody, turn around, read the ingredients. If you don't recognize things or they don't seem like real food or real things that come from the earth, I would put it back. So let me know if you want the links to any of this. I have $50 gift cards for you. So it'll be very affordable. And I can't even stress to you the difference that these products have made in my life. I thought I felt good before I started these. I can't believe the difference that it makes in my life. I will never go a day of my life without them. I know this is the best thing I can put in my body, so I do it every single day. And it's just really total for everything that I do is probably under $10 a day. So to me, that's worth it. So if you have any other questions, put them here. Give me a hashtag replay. I forgot to tell you that if you're watching the replay, and you can always put questions here later and I will come back to them and answer them for you. If you want any links to the meat, the shakes, you want the gift card, just comment here, let me know, and I will send them over to you. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Stay hydrated, enjoy your summer, and I will see you here next week. Bye.